right, September 4th, we're back in Trinidad. Had a cattle mutilation occur here a couple of days ago. I was called yesterday by rancher Mike Durand, who was had a mutilation that I investigated back in 2009. And he was at a rodeo here in Trinidad on Labor Day. And they know him as being a rancher that has a couple of mutilations on his property. And because of that, sometimes other ranchers will come over and talk to him and say, hey, you know, I know of a mutilation, or, you know, I've heard of one. Well, this particular rancher walked up to him and said, hey, yeah, you know, I think I had one of those mutilations on my ranch within the past day or so. This particular animal that we're going to go see today is a young heifer born in March of this year. It has all the earmarks of standard mutilation case: missing udder, missing tongue. And one of the most exciting things about this particular case is it also falls within the 37-degree latitude theory that I came up with a year or so ago. Now, in cases like right here, where you see a little bit of discoloring of the ground, has to do with just the moisture in the hide itself that is just excreting. It just has to do with the process of decomposition. But blood would be a lot different. This whole area. And you know how much blood's in an animal. It would actually be pooling down, especially here.
It's just hard to do anything without getting a bunch of blood out of it.
And that's what we think is what's happening is the animal is taken from another area, or from where the herd was, and is somehow singled out of the herd, taken to another location, and then it's cut up, and then they bring it back. And they bring it back to about the general location that they picked it up from. One of the big surprises about this particular investigation is this round depression that I'm looking at right now. We've only seen that 2 other times before. Miller case out here in Trinidad, and then the Crested Butte case. The animal was laying in the middle of that round depression, so I'm going to be taking some soil samples inside the depression and a test sample outside the depression. The animal has moved out of the depression roughly 15 to 18 feet due to a big old bear that was here last night, and there is evidence of bear tracks around. The evidence of the actual marks on the animal itself that the rancher found is not indigenous to a bear. And he's a third-generation rancher, so he knows what it looks like if one of his animals is, killed by a bear. The 2 ranchers we talked to today are third-generation ranchers. They've been around for a while. They know what a normal kill looks like from a predator, mountain lion or bear. They know how a normal death, and I mean normal meaning just due to sickness or poisoning or something. They know what that looks like. So when they see a case like this, it really scares them. They really don't have an idea of what caused this animal's death. As it turns out, this was the second animal that has been killed on this ranch within the past 10 to 15 years. So here's another case where a rancher's been hit again. So whoever is doing this, they're targeting the same ranchers.